feel like somebody's here now. So scary fact, my dog just randomly started barking. So I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. So figured I would make one really fast because it is 8:36 and I need to go to bed. And for safety issues, I'm just gonna take this out of my pocket. And we're gonna leave it up in front of me. But the main reason I'm making this is because I have a lot to talk about. As you know, I'm trying to use this YouTube as like a mental health awareness, also with my music. So I want it to be both, one and the same. I actually just... Anubis, come here. Anubis! Thank you. Stay in here and protect me. Don't let nothing happen to me. So I wrote this about almost a month and a half ago. The beginning of it literally says, cuts were deep, scars were bad, you're ashamed of your past. You try to hide it, but I see right through it. Like, that's the next song that I plan on putting up here. When I can finally get it, like, to where I want it. Because it does involve mental health. It does involve serious issues that people in the mental health realm go through. And so I want to put that out there for people to understand that just because you are a cutter or a recovering cutter or something like that, like, you're not a bad person. I mean, my left leg is tore up. I used to cut on my wrists, but I don't anymore. I don't cut anymore. I haven't cut since, like, July or August. And it's hard to fight those thoughts. Severely hard to fight those thoughts. And, like, even though it's hard, it can be done. I mean, I'm an example of that. Like I said, I haven't cut since July or August. And I fight the cutting thoughts every day of my life. Can I help you? No. No. You're not getting in front of my camera right now. Sit. Sit down. Lay down. Hang on, y'all. There you go. You're happy now. And so, it is possible to fight those demons. It is possible to fight a battle that is in your head. I do it every day of my life. Like last night, I was severely suicidal. And it was caused from an anxiety attack that I had earlier in the day. And I ended up talking to one of my therapists today about it. And she had to ask me several times if I was okay. And I told her in the beginning she was not going to send me to the hospital. It wasn't happening. Like, fuck that. Been there once. Don't ever want to go back again. But if it need be, then I'll have to. But I've come to the point where, for me, writing in a journal daily, every night before I go to bed, it helps get those feelings out so they're not coped up, they're not bottled up. It helps me cope with them, is what I was trying to say. I didn't mean it keeps them cope. I was trying to, it's how I cope with stuff now, is I write it out. Because when you write it out, you express those feelings and you do it in a safe way. Like the tattoo that I just got on this arm, which I mean, I know y'all can't see it, but it's broken. It's a broken music staff. And the day I got that, I was very, very suicidal, and I had a really, really bad urge to cut. And so that was a safe way for me to get out that feeling, because I needed that pain. So I went and I would talk to my neighbor, and I got a tattoo, because it was still pain, but it was pain in a very safe way. But I need everybody in the world to understand that, yes, cutting is a real thing. Cutting is not always for attention. Sometimes, yes, it's for attention. And to those people, fuck you. because cutting is a serious condition, and it comes with having BPD, bipolar disorder, with all of them. It comes with it. It's just something that happens. It's how our brains are functioned. It's like, well, we're not, like with BPD, either your emotions are severely heightened or you have none. Okay, you guys go over here. Lay down. Thank you. But it's difficult to live with borderline personality disorder. No, that does not mean I have that doesn't mean I have multiple personalities. It literally is just the incapability to control my emotions. My emotions, 90% of the time, are heightened. So I have a hard time expressing them. I have a hard time controlling them, really. I don't have a hard time expressing my feelings. It's just controlling my feelings. I mainly use my emotional mind versus my rational mind, and that's something that I've been working on since June. And using... I am not restarting. I don't care. Dude! Lay down! You're messing me up, bro. You're messing me up. I know you just want love, and I know I'm in an anxiety attack, but it's okay. He's just doing his job. He's doing what he's meant to do. He feels my heartbeat going up. So he's trying to get me to focus on something other than this. But I can't, buddy. I gotta focus on this, okay? I gotta do this. I gotta do this for your followers. And for my followers. And for everybody on the internet. Everybody in the world. We gotta do this, okay? I love you. Give me a kiss. Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Sorry. But, like I was saying, like, it just basically takes you telling the voice in your head that you are good enough, you are strong enough to fight it, you are strong enough to overcome whatever is happening in your life. You are strong, you just have to find that strength, and once you find that strength, it's game over. Like, that voice has no more say in your life. And it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling to finally know that everything that was tearing you down before has no more control over you. And that everything in your life you control, basically. It has taken me a long time to learn this. But now that I have learned it, I want to teach others about it. I want to show them that, yes, you do struggle with depression, anxiety, mental illness in general, PTSD, or some. I struggle from anxiety, depression, PTSD, bipolar, type 2, and BPD. So I have 5 working against me, and it sucks. But I learned to live with it. I learned to cope with it. I learned that it's not what has power over me. What has power over me is me. I control it. I have to control it. Why did you fart? That's gross. But, I mean, if I can do it being as broken as I am, I know anybody out there can do it. And that's what makes it so hard, is that a lot of people out there don't feel like they have the capability of doing it, of controlling it, of winning, basically. But I can promise you guys that you are strong enough. You are powerful enough to control them, to tell them basically to screw off. And then in a sense, you're strong enough to make them go to sleep, make them go away. Do I relapse and have moments where I'm severely suicidal and I really just want to rip my leg open? Yes. But in those moments is when I write, because then I get those feelings out that have been bottled up for so long, and I fight them so that I am okay, so that I don't have to go to the hospital, so that I can be here for my niece. Because trust me, after the entry I made last night of front, back, I was ready to go last night. But at the same time, I'm scared to death. And so I knew I wouldn't do it. but I wanted to so bad. But the only thing that kept me here was writing. And my niece. My niece is like my daughter. It takes a lot to fight them, and it wears you the hell out. But I know that anybody can do it if I can do it. Because I used to be the weakest person that I knew. That I would just let everything affect me in a negative way, and I would let my exes get a hold of me in a bad way, and it would destroy me and cause me to cut. But now, it's just like, okay. Dude, go away. I know I'm not okay, but go away. He said nope. But, I mean, it takes a while to learn it. And if you guys would like, if you comment down in the comment section, I'll start doing a DBT weekly and trying to help people out there. Because when it comes from somebody like me that's experienced the issues and is trying to deal with the issues and is learning the issues, it's so much different than a therapist coming at you like, this is what you need to do. And you need to do it like this and this and blah, 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 blah. No. That's not how it needs to be done. I want to, on my Instagram, which I will link in the description, I want to be that person that people turn to. I want to be that person that people listen to and believe and trust. That's what I want in life, is I want to be that person that people come to. I want to be a therapist, but I know that with my issues and my illnesses, I can't. Because I can't deal with that every day of my life as a job. There's no way. But I try to help as many people as I can get away from suicide, stop cutting. So once a week on my Instagram, or maybe twice a week, something like that, I'm going to post a couple videos broken up into 1-minute sections, because that's all we're obviously allowed to post, on a DBT skill. And if you guys would like, go ahead and follow my Instagram, which again is down in the description. But if you've made it this far, you are strong enough. You are powerful enough to get through whatever you are going through. You have the strength, you just have to find it. And if you would like, follow me on Instagram and just message me, or message me on here. I don't care. I check every day. And I try to post every day, if not every other day. So, if you guys would like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe, because I'm going to start uploading weekly videos on DBT, which is dialectical behavioral therapy.